Welcome back. It's already been 3 weeks since the eLife team was in Sydney for the 3rd annual CeBIT show. Being a trade fair, it was very much an industry event. So as promised, we're bringing you, Australia's everyday tech freaks, more from the biggest tech show in the land. Jackie Taranto is the MD of the company that runs CeBIT Australia.
It's the world's largest IT show, and being a CeBIT, or part of the CeBIT network now, as CeBIT Australia is, basically internationally the global community identifies Australia as an IT centre of excellence.
And the crew at Hanover Fairs Australia itself is putting their money where their mouth is, working together with governments that are proactive in encouraging the growth of the information and communications technology sector.
Western Australia has been, as a government itself and a state, they've been incredibly supportive of their ICT industry, you know, where they've created a platform to continue growth and incubation within their startups, which is very important. And last year, we as Hanover Fairs Australia provided a funding to take a number of companies to CeBIT New York, which was our first show into the US market, which, as you know, is the largest market in the world. And one of those companies was a Western Australian company, Brookstone Technologies, and they secured a major deal worth $30 million US. So it shows that, one, trade shows do work, and CeBIT does work, but the opportunity with trade shows to go into an international market and meet the right contacts to set up business and go is definitely there.
Now, a company called Avantec was probably one of CeBIT's best examples of a new innovation that has since become a major contract opportunity.
Avantec are the local business partner of iTronics. iTronics are one of the global leaders in rugged mobile computing devices. We specialise our business around devices that have to be used anytime, anywhere and anyhow. Some of the ways we do that, we've got devices that can be used that comply with MIL Standard 810F, which is an American military rating, so they can be dropped from concrete or to concrete, can be used in harsh environments where there's a lot of water around or dust, foreign articles, and also the wireless capability of the product. We can integrate up to 3 radio modems to any device that we have. It's fully upgradable at a later stage and will give superb wireless connectivity in comparison to any other device in the world market.
Avantec's range of gear that can be used underwater in a specialised casing is certainly raising eyebrows, but it's the company's redefining of the term hardware that's winning kudos and contracts across the globe.
They are very rugged and they can be thrown on the floor. We can use them underwater. This device that I'm holding here is actually rated to float for a minimum of half an hour in water. It'll be fully submerged. There's not too many other devices around in the global market that can do that.
Avantec's products have already been proven to great effect in some of the toughest conditions imaginable, the military and law enforcement.
The US Third Army has just finished a deployment in Iraq, for instance. One of their issues, they had many commercial laptops that they were using there, and they experienced a 30% failure rate on the devices. They came back, they were using our product as well. They had 0 failures and they bought 2,500 devices on their return.
For telecommunications specialist Vodafone, CeBIT was the perfect platform for a couple of product launches, among them a little device called BlackBerry. And it is indeed, to use a technical term, yummy.
The BlackBerry is your fully integrated all-in-one device. It provides you with your phone, it gives you access to text, send and receive text messages, it gives you your contacts, it gives you your calendar information, and more importantly, it gives you your email. So email is not just synchronised, you don't have to browse to it. Email is pushed to you wherever you are in Australia and wherever you are in the world on Vodafone.
It's a Microsoft integrated system, which means if you receive an email with, say, a Word document attached, you can read that attachment. Overall, it seems BlackBerry's creators have really focused on making it very user-friendly.
The device itself actually fits into the palm of your hand. So it's got a really smart QWERTY keyboard at the bottom, so you can just use your 2 thumbs and you can access, you can reply to information. No need to use a stylus. On the top right-hand side, it's got a scroll bar where you can select the applications that you want to use. You select by just pushing it in, and then underneath is your get out of jail free card. It's your little escape button. And you just press on that and it takes you right the way through. It really is a bulletproof device, and it's really comfortable to either just sit in your hand, sit on your belt, or sit in one of your pockets. It's really lightweight, but the key thing for me is battery life. This device does not need to be charged for up to 5 days. So if you're on the road or you don't want to charge your device nightly, this device allows you to do that. It stays at 5 days working. So easy.
Now, Vodafone is aiming to have BlackBerry online by Tuesday next week, making Australia the 12th country with the service. The device itself will retail for $799. If you're still using Microsoft Internet Explorer to browse the web, have a look at the Google Toolbar. It's a free download that installs in seconds and makes searching the web an absolute doddle. It'll also block those annoying pop-up ads, and it can highlight the terms on a page that you initially searched for. One of the most useful widgets, though, is PageRank, which tells you how much importance Google assigns to the page you're looking at based on how many other sites are linking to it. This is one of the busiest websites on the net, and chances are you've never even heard of it. It's news for nerds, stuff that matters, but don't let the whole nerd thing put you off. It's actually a fantastic site. Up-to-the-minute information on any subject that would interest a technophile, along with vigorous debates, often by people who really know their subject matter. You'll often see things on this website days before they hit the mainstream media. Be in the know. Have a look at slashdot.org and be proud of your geekiness. eLife returns in just a moment with some handy advice on getting broadband happening in your business. A fresh release in the world of all-in-one printers, plus more curiosities from the wild, wild web.